What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another match review for Chelsea Football Club, where the result ended up being... Oh, I did the title wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. I just realized I put Chelsea Wolves 4, Chelsea 3. No, it was quite the other way around. It was Wolves 3, Chelsea 4. Let me fix that real quick. There you go. I fixed it. Yeah, no, we didn't lose. We didn't lose, people. So there's that. Apologies for that little mistake there. Yeah, ladies and gents, Chelsea win their match against Wolves, advancing to... It's not around now. I think it's semi-final now for the Carabao Cup or quarterfinal.
I just got back. It's
Chelsea advances to the semi of the Carabao Cup because there's 4 teams left.
Yeah, four.
Quarterfinal. Okay, good.
Yeah, there's a few more.
Some teams digesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we advance to the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. That's the positive. And there's a few other positives that we'll talk about, but there's plenty of negatives to discuss as well, because today I think it's easy to say that today was completely two different halves of football. I think that's fair to say.
You could say that.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna say. So yes, people, before we get into the match review, before we get into all the other fun stuff that you guys came here to do and watch, be sure to like, hype, and subscribe to the video. Help us out with the YouTube algorithm. You guys have been doing great in recent videos. Let's try to get this live stream up to 50 likes. That way we get that algorithm going for us. And also be sure to check out the memberships. There's 4 different tiers starting at 99p with all cool different features. And also be sure to check out the links in the description as well. Leave a comment below. Let us know your thoughts on today's match. And don't forget to turn on that notification so you're notified whenever we go live. Okay, let's get right into the summary of today's match. A pretty heavily rotated Chelsea side. I don't think many people were going to be complaining about that. We have players who have to rotate and rest. It was nice to see that DELAP made it to the bench, but the lineup was essentially as follows. I don't know why this looks different on YouTube, not YouTube, on Google. Gusto coming into the lineup with Jarell Hato also starting in that lineup. Tosin and Acheampong. Acheampong getting a back-to-back start, which hopefully means sign of good things to come for him. Then we have Buonanotte, who made his start as well. Why did they just change on me? What the hell is going on? Okay. Anyways, Santos getting his start as well as George, Esteval, and Gittins. So I guess talking on the first half, and the first half was where we saw a lot of good stuff from Chelsea. Essentially starting off the game with Andre Santos getting his first goal for Chelsea Football Club. Only 5 minutes into the match. It was a brilliant little play. I believe it comes from, let me see what I have here in my notes. Yeah, it was a good build up from Gittins to find Santos for the goal, and pretty much Santos in territory that he's familiar with. He likes to get into those areas, those box crushing runs. But it wasn't like a box crushing run. He slightly dribbles it, gets a good shot, low, away from the keeper. We get our first goal. He puts us into the scoreboard. He had a good game today. As the game goes on, we see ourselves creating some chances, getting some more opportunities to get into the attacking third. And in another opportunity in the 15th minute, Tariq George then finds himself getting a goal where Lavia essentially trying to do the controlling thing he does in the midfield. It was pretty much a textbook Maresca goal. Lavia going back and forth, waiting for the opposition to press him. three-man press on him. He dinks the ball through to I forget which Chelsea player ended up. I think it was Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto then passes it over to Buenanote. Buenanote right over to Gittins, I believe, and Gittins once again getting it into the box. Tariq George is there. Tariq George, as we know, good at striking the ball, gets a good strike on it, and then we see ourselves 2-0 up 15 minutes into the match. And at this rate, I'm thinking, listen, let's just get the third goal, let's get comfortable, and eventually, with a little bit of I think Wolves for that first half, for the most part, were very much intimidating. And at times getting into the box, and at times looking like they might do something, but not having any bite or not having any prowess to really finish it off. They did have an opportunity that it was like from a set piece, and I forget the striker's name, but he gets a header on it, and it goes wide. So Jorgensen, not really much to do in that first half to really test him, but there were times today where when he was asked to do something, it was shaky. 41 minutes into the match, Estevao comes on and he gets his goal as well. He had some brilliant moments today. Relatively quiet second half, but for the most part, solid in that right wing position. Gets his goal. It's a brilliant goal. I mean, it's again Santos, brilliant assists to find Estevao for the goal. We're up 3-0, and at this rate, I'm thinking, listen, let's just cruise through. We'll be all right. And unfortunately, in the start of the second half, we go into it 3-0 up, but it didn't take long for how do you pronounce this player? Arrokodare?
Arrokodare, I think, or something like that.
Arrokodare. Okay, sounds like a magic trick. Arrokodare ends up getting on the scoreboard from a throw-in from Chelsea. So yeah, we just absolutely, well, it wasn't even a throw-in, actually, my mistake. Buenanote giving the ball away. So Buenanote, a player who had a very, very 50-50 game for me, gives the ball away. We don't have possession. Our defense can't organize itself again, and unfortunately, low and driven shot. It goes underneath Jorgensen's left arm, so Jorgensen also could have done better for it. I believe it was Tosin who just gets bullied, doesn't do anything to defend that goal, and yeah, just nothing that could be done after the mistakes that were made. Low driven shot, you would think Jorgensen can save it. He gets his hand on it, it still goes underneath him, and Wolves get on the scoreboard. And the second half, I would say, was very back and forth between both teams, and Maresca made some changes that seemed to weaken us a bit, I would say. Changes that made sense as well. Lavia had to come off. He can't play a full 90 yet, and you could tell based on his performance. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't bad, but him coming off, you could see it left Tosin quite exposed. And for enough of a long time that Wolf comes in 73rd minute, and from a throw-in, people, ends up getting a goal. And it's a throw-in where, again, we're not beating our first man. I think Acheampong wasn't able to beat his first man on it. I forget. I'd have to look back at the goal. I know he wasn't able to beat his first man in one of them. I think maybe the second throw-in goal. But regardless, defensively, not good at defending the throw-ins. And it leads to a jammy goal, but it leads to a goal regardless. And so Wolves now sniffing a way to get back into the game in the 73rd minute when it's 3-2. And fortunately for us, Gittins ends up getting an absolute brilliant goal to make the game 4-2 and keep that gap wide in terms of the scoreboard. Brilliant goal. I think it was Malo Gusto that dispossessed the player or someone.
No, Gusto wasn't on the pitch.
Oh, it was Hato. Hato defends the header, and it finds Gittins, and Gittins with three men on him with a little bit of space, Trivela shots, hits the post. goes to the other post, but at that point it's already in, and it's a brilliant goal. I'm gonna say right now, potentially nomination for goal of the season, because it was absolute brilliant goal.
Chelsea.
For Chelsea, yeah, I would say, yeah. DELAP saw minutes in today's game, but that was cut short because this guy couldn't keep his shithousery in check and gets 2 yellows and gets sent off. I think DELAP played a total of 15, 16 minutes in today's game, maybe 20. Absolutely ridiculous that we have these discipline issues in a team. DELAP, when we need him to stay fit, we need him to be a part of this team, gets sent off, essentially pulls a Jackson. Let's not disguise it. Goes to elbow the player on purpose and gets sent off for that, and as he should have. So we go down to 10 men. This was right before the Gittins goal. And so we know how we are with 10 men. We're very shaky. We're at 50-50. We've lost a lot of matches. We've dropped a lot of points under Maresca when we're down to 10 men. But luckily, Chelsea, we concede another set-piece goal in stoppage time. And we're just shit at set piece goals. This is ridiculous. That's definitely something where we need to prioritize and get to work on. And Tosin, absolutely horrible performance from him today. At this point, I'm done with this guy. Like, there's no point to him. Reece James, who is 7 inches shorter than you, has more physicality, can defend better. Aerially even than you can, Tosin. Tosin, you even missed, speaking of aerially, you missed an opportunity to score a 5th goal for Chelsea as well when you had a chance to kind of redeem yourself for the shit performance. So yeah, absolutely jammy game. I feel like we got away with it at the end there a little bit. We reap benefits from resting a few key players and seeing a few players get some minutes. DELAP, you need to do better to not get sent off. That was really stupid, absolutely ridiculous from you. But CP, if you're there, what are your thoughts on today's match, man? Oh, CP, step away.
That was
a weird match.
I just don't know what to say. I'll be honest. What a shit performance by the defense. And in particular, Jorgensen and Tosin especially. I don't know how we found a goalkeeper who actually makes Sanchez look like a good goalkeeper.
I'm telling you, man.
Like,
he was signed to be a martyr.
Fuck. No, don't you dare say that conspiracy theory out loud.
We're trying to raise Sanchez's price, man.
Second, I cannot believe we basically got Tammy Abraham at the back, where Tammy Abraham was a 6'5" dude who couldn't head the ball and was getting bodied, and we basically got the same thing. I understood why Lava came off. Man's made out of glass, so you don't want to risk him furthering anything.
Got a nasty tackle, didn't he, just before?
Got kicked, so I understand why he would want to put Enzo Fernandez or something like that there for a little bit, or even Caicedo. But I think Osugo probably would have come on if he was healthy instead of those guys. So I get that in terms of that. I think Hato had a decent game. Josh was okay, made some mistakes. Didn't win an aerial duel that if he had one similar to the Sunderland game, could have helped stop one of these goals. Gittins was our best player.
Easily. Not easily. It's a toss-up between him and Santos. Really good.
Yeah, but he scored that 3rd goal, so I would give it to him. That was a banger, so I'll give him that. Santos had a pretty good game in terms of being like a box-to-box midfielder, winning the ball at times with the Esteval goal, and then also scoring the goal up high. Esteval, nothing more to be said about the kid. Buenas noches.
Very performance.
Just the body.
He was fucking dreadful.
Really?
Just
I don't think it was dreadful. He was very mid.
I thought he just said a link up.
He's
till, like,
shittier
players.
Odegaard. He's not gonna. He's
Yeah,
he's in. He's still shittier Odegaard in a position that requires creativity.
Because there was
Wait,
moments
He was
where
literally at fault for 2 of the goals we conceded, by the way.
Yeah.
2?
He
it
lost the
was
ball.
also
He lost the ball for the first one, and he lost his man, who was the one who headed it onto the guy at the back post.
but this is where I go. It was very 50-50 because he was involved with, I think, 1 or 2 of the goals. I know he was involved with the goal that Lavia.
He wasn't.
He was involved with the goal where
Wasn't he-
Lavia had 3-man press him, and then he gives it to Gusto. Gusto gives it to Buonanotte, and Buonanotte finds Gittins for the assist. Like it was like Maresca ball. You know what I mean? Dum, 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 dum.
Okay, like a pre-assist. Okay.
I think that was the second goal.
What, the George one?
the George one.
Yeah, the George one.
Okay.
I say, 'cause he
Yeah.
definitely wasn't involved in the other 2, because the other 2 were giveaways by Wolves.
Giveaways, yeah.
And he does a good job of like dragging the defender to find
he
those
really
spaces. No, he does, because that was part of the reason we got, I think, the third goal, where Buonanotte drags the defender out. We find a space. Oh, it wasn't a goal. I remember now. It was an opportunity, and we didn't score it. But he drags the defenders out. It opens up all that space, doom, 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 and then we miss an opportunity. And I noticed like every time Buonanotte would do that and the defenders would follow, Lavia would be smart enough and Santos would be smart enough to occupy the spaces that the defenders would leave. But again, Scott's not wrong either. Like Buonanotte also kept giving away the ball and was invisible and non-impactful for a large portion of the game.
I'll be honest. I rather start Reggie Walsh than him.
Yep.
Honest to God, he's every time he starts.
I don't see a difference, so yeah, sure.
He's bland as fuck. He's playing in a 10 position where I want you to cut through pass, create creative passes or something. Never. So I rather start Reggie Walsh, who plays in the 10 in the youth setup, who Maresca clearly likes, and who's young as well. I'd rather develop him than this fucking waste of time. I would say George was decent in his position of being a striker again. Got the second goal, was involved, I would say, when he was there, so nothing of that.
Yeah.
The subs are starters, so I can't start Maresca for bringing on kids, and that's why we conceded 3 goals. He brought on fucking starters. Like
I think the
Kaiser.
error. Well, it's not really an error. It was like unfortunate.
What?
I think he was doing his best to rest Moises the whole game.
Yeah,
which he didn't. He didn't. He ended up bringing him on.
Yeah, because we
61
couldn't fucking. We were losing our heads because we were conceding set pieces and shit.
I think once Lavia came off, even though Lavia was very defensively, he was fine. Going forward, he was frustrating.
No, but like defensively, he was there. Like he's holding it. I thought.
That's what I mean. Once he came off, that's when we started conceding in the second and third goal.
The last thing I'd say is I agree with someone commented earlier.
We just lost control of the game when Lavia came off.
CFC for life. I agree with this. We should keep the same energy. DELAP is a clown.
Oh.
People need to go on. No, people need to go on.
Check this out. I got you. Keep going.
The second comment. I agree because we were after Jackson both times he got a red, right?
Maresca rung him out.
Well, in the cup. Did he? Okay.
Yeah, look at it. Maresca, after the yellow, I told him to calm down 4 or 5 times. When he's on the pitch, he sometimes plays the game for himself and he struggles to see others around him. Embarrassing when it's a red card like today. Stupid foul. He deserved it.
Good on him.
No, he rung him out. He rung him out. It's good.
Because you know what? I also feel sorry because he should be disappointed. He's a selfish idiot. You know why?
Yes,
because
we are, by the way.
The fucking medical staff put their effort into getting his body ready for the Spurs game, basically, because there were rumors that he was going to be healthy by December or January until a week ago. Then we heard mumblings that he could be ready soon. The people who got him ready basically got him ready to start for Spurs, and now he's not going to start for Spurs because he's being a selfish fucking idiot by trying to do this bullshit.
Yeah,
that's what he did, and we should just like CFC Lifer said, he's a fucking clown because we were on Jackson for the same thing against Newcastle and the Club World Cup, and he should deserve the same. I don't give a fuck. What a fucking clown! Now you've put a younger kid in Mark Guiu, who's trying his best now in the fucking firing lines again. when you're supposed to be the second striker and supposed to be the prem proven one who's been in England and dealt with this shit, fucking should do this then.
That's
And
what
Maresca now,
yeah.
and it's even more selfish when Maresca's told you after the first yellow to calm the fuck down and you do this stupidity. You were a sub that was brought on. You're supposed to aid this team. You were a detriment because we fucking conceded 3 goals after you left. Or 2 goals after you left, sorry. What a selfish prick.
Gotti, what are you saying, man? DELAP getting sent off, game's gone?
No, he's an idiot. It was 2 red cards as well. Like, both of the fouls he committed, or like both the incidents.
The second one was definitely a red card.
But the first one's a red card. He slaps the guy.
Did he slap him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he pushed him. Yeah,
He raised his hands to his face, regardless of whether it's a slap, push, whatever. That's a red card. That's an immediate red card offense, and that's a 3-game ban as well. So he's lucky he like for that, and then instead of like deciding to be like, I don't know, like have half a brain cell, he decides to do the same shit he did in the Club World Cup, by the way. And I called him out for it then, and I got told, oh, it's fine. He's just showing that like Diego Costa shithousery. He's showing a bit of like bite and whatnot. No, it's the same bullshit. Getting 2 yellow cards stupidly for no reason. And he did the same thing Jackson did, by the way. I don't know if you watched it, Marshall. He looked at the guy and then elbowed him in the face.
He did the same thing Jackson did. Yeah.
Elbowed him in the face.
I literally called it as I saw it. I was like, we ringed Jackson out for doing that same exact thing against Newcastle.
Bro, at that incident alone, he's my backup striker going forward. He does not deserve to start for his football club.
Yeah.
Bro,
I think Maresca agrees with you too.
Bro. You're an absolute idiot. You're a disgrace.
I've never seen Maresca come out in the presser and be as blatantly like condescending on a player
glad
like
he
he
did
did
that,
today.
though, by the way, because he needed to do that, bro. Because Maresca's been pissing me off in terms of the discipline thing. Like it's quite clear that he wasn't telling these players or disciplining these players in any way with these yellow and red cards. So him coming out and saying that's good, because like he was like on my shit list as well for not disciplining these guys. But yeah, it sucks because like just on the game as a whole, I wanted to like after that first half, I really wanted to come on like stream and just talk really positively about the team because there were a bunch of positives in that first half.
Yeah,
thought Gittins and Santos were incredible. Thought George was really good up front.
This is the game Santos needed.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought the whole team pretty much was good. Like Wolves didn't really do anything to us in that first half.
Yeah.
The only person I thought who was kind of meh was Buonanotte, which we'll get to, but I
in.
thought everyone was good. Second half kicks off. Number one, I immediately missed the goal, which is great. But yeah, we concede that early goal. It's not great play. Like I said, I think it's Buonanotte that gives the ball away. It's then like
I believe so.
kind of poor defending from Tosin and Josh because Josh just doesn't know where his man is and Tosin's not communicating with him at all. But it's poor. But it's one goal.
Wait, are you sure you didn't communicate with him? Because I'm sure I'm still.
Oh no, he did communicate with him at the very end. Like he communicates him literally just before the guy that he was marking makes the pass. Like at which point Josh can do nothing. Like Josh should be on his man anyway. I'm not excusing Josh, but Tosin should be communicating to get across, and he didn't at any point up until the guy literally passed the ball. At which point Josh can't react.
What's happening? You did still shout it before, and he just pointed afterwards or something. I don't know. Like
because I don't know if he was shouting. I saw the pointing. Yeah,
you can never really tell if they're shouting, right? Because you're watching through TV. You're not right next to him. Like it's hard to hear, but like I feel like he might have been shouting before, and then he pointed or something because he could see it coming.
Here's another comment.
I will say he was still our worst defender today. Tosin by far is just.
Tosin's so bad. I will get on to him. Bro, he is fucking
He's 30
awful.
years old too, and like most of these guys are like 20 and 21.
No, he's not even. He's 27, bro. Matt said he's 30. He's 27. He's the same age as me.
30, man. He's slowing
down.
down.
He's the same age as me.
When Scott finishes up, I do want to start talking on the defense. We'll start with that.
But yeah, like I said, we concede the first goal. That's not that bad, to be honest, in terms of like we're still in control of the game. And then Maresca's subs, Christ almighty. Like, I understand why you wanted to bring a couple guys off in terms of like Esteval coming off, I didn't mind. Hopefully that means he gets good minutes. And when I say good minutes, I mean starts.
I think he might start against Tottenham,
yeah, like hopefully that means he starts. I didn't mind that. The decision though to put Gittins on the right and George on the left was dumb, considering Gittins had been playing really well on the left. But anyway, and George is better on the right as well. And then Enzo Fernandez just made our midfield worse, like a million times worse. And I don't know why you needed to bring Cucurella on for Gusto, considering Cucurella got a yellow card and is now suspended for the next game in the Carabao Cup. So fantastic, fantastic subs there, mate. And then he brings DELAP on as well. That worked out well. That's not his fault.
I mean,
that went really well.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to bring on DELAP for minutes to like get him like ready for time.
Yeah, DELAP made that one made sense, and then DELAP just ruined it. And then you brought Caicedo on for 6 minutes for like no reason. So what happened to? Oh, he's injured. He's not training.
He was trying to defend the. He was worried about increasing the scoreline.
Then Marshall, cool. Then guess what? I don't want to hear after Spurs. Oh, but he's injured. He's not training properly. Don't play for 6 minutes against fucking Wolves. And then what was the other sub we made? Oh, Neto, who stunk. So yeah, like that was that. And then yeah, the goal we concede, the second one is literally a carbon copy of every other set piece goal we've conceded. We don't win the first header. Someone, Buonanotte in this game, leaves their man unmarked on the edge of the box, and then we concede. And then the third goal again is just more shit defending. It's Tosin, I think, doesn't win the ball. Yeah, no, was it Tosin? He doesn't win the ball.
I think it was Tosin or Josh.
He got bodied.
Yeah, I think
one or the other.
I think Tosin doesn't win the ball, and then goes out to whoever it was.
Josh loses it for one, and then Tosin loses it the other. That's
just shit defending again. Oh yeah, it was Tosin because he's now been involved in 8 goals that we've conceded.
Bro, he got bullied by Strad Larson.
Yep, he got bullied. No, do you know what the funniest thing is, Marshall? He didn't get bullied. He actually gets in front of Strad Larson and just misses the header.
But it's just like I'm thinking, like this is what baffles me.
Oh, thank Christ for Cardiff. Oh, thank fucking God we got Cardiff.
Damn.
We got Cardiff.
Oh,
right.
We got lucky.
God.
Hey, we might still lose
Cool. Because
yeah, like,
it's like you're tall, right? Like most players, like some players make a career just based off of their physicality. How did Tosin make it this far into professional football, being that shit defensively in this league?
Because Marshall, he played for Fulham. Like, no disrespect to Fulham, but it's Fulham. Now he's playing for a bigger club. Like, this is why
you can't even use your height to your advantage. It's so embarrassing.
He probably had the same issues at Fulham. We just weren't aware of it because it was Fulham, right?
So
whereas Chelsea, we're noticing on a bigger scale. And plus, I'll be honest, this is what I thought Tosin was going to give us when we signed him. This is why I was not hyped for the signing. I did not want him. People said it's
remember him being this bad last season. It's just been so.
He wasn't
this.
Like, he had a couple games. He had a couple games where he was this bad, but it never really cost us. Like, I think the Brentford, he was good. I think Everton, he was shit. And then there was one other game. Like, he had a couple of games like this where he was just bad, but most of the season was actually pretty good from him. And like I said, with the games he was bad, it didn't really cost us. Whereas, yeah, this season, like I said, it's everything I expected from him when we signed him, because one of the things that Fulham fans said is he got a bozo gene in him, and we're seeing that. He's got a bozo moment. And we're seeing that. He's fucking awful. Like, I'd terminate his contract tomorrow if we could. He's dreadful, man.
Yeah, I think he's one of the center backs that has to go.
Back in this team as well.
No, he is the centre back. He is the centre back that needs to leave first before anyone else. And I'm not hearing.
The thing is that, like, I'm gonna be so pissed off about his performance today, but then Chalobah's gonna play against Tottenham and he's gonna do some bullshit.
Oh, probably.
They're just gonna take turns.
But at least Chalobah's slightly better. Like, it's literally splitting hairs, but Chalobah is at least slightly better. He can at least somewhat defend when he's got someone next to him.
At least he can be somewhat physical.
Yeah, and not even that. Like, we saw Chalobah against Sunderland was decent. Like, he had the ability to at least defend for the most part. Whereas this game, Tosin had Josh next to him and couldn't even defend.
Yeah. I'll say, if I'm gonna speak on something positive of that defense, I think Jarell Hato needs to start
fantastic
a left center back from this point forward. I don't care if he's young, him and Acheampong. Or him or Fofana, he has to start.
Yeah, it has to be those two from now on. I can't see anything.
He's just so solid in the back. Like, he had no point in this game did Jarell Hato have me worried. When I saw Tosin, I was worried. And I think there was maybe 2 good things that Tosin did today. I think he won a header, and then he made a forward pass, and then he was shit the whole time.
You really like that's interesting.
It's not an agenda, Chris. I just genuinely feel
it's like Jurgensen. He claimed like 3 balls in air. He did something
sucks as well, by the way. Sorry,
Jurgensen. You know what Jurgensen is, Scott? Jurgensen is like the EAFC goalkeeper. That, like, the cross comes over and it's just. They just doesn't claim it.
That's like FIFA 12. Like, that's shit, then. You're saying that. I remember that.
Yeah.
There's so many... there's so many issues with the depth in our team, like you see it today. Jorgensen
not as bad as last season, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
There still is. It's just last season there was issue in our depth in terms of we didn't have depth in the right areas. This season, we've got depth. It's just shit. Like I said, our backup keeper is worse than our starter, and our starter is Sanchez, who none of us, well, most of us don't rate. Jorgensen sucks. Like, he's awful.
Wait, do you think our depth's bad though, Scott?
Yeah, our depth stinks, Chris. Like,
I don't think it's like right. If you look at it,
our backup keeper is Jorgensen. Our backup right back is Gusto, who for the money wasn't.
But Gusto's not the worst to have a backup. I don't think. Still,
Gusto had a good performance today.
He's been terrible for a year and a half. Like,
do you not thought he was good in the first half today? Like,
Chris, that's what I said. He was decent today, but for the most part, under Maresca, he's been awful.
He's been 50-50. I feel like this season he's been 50-50. Last season he was mostly shit.
I would say 70-30, but.
Yeah, I say this season's been like 70-30. He's been 70% shit.
Last season 90-10.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Still not good enough. So that's our backup right back. Our backup left back looks good. That's going to take some time. Our backup centre backs are currently Tosin and Chalobah.
Our centre backs
it's Tosin and X. It immediately is shit because it's Tosin and X, and Tosin sucks. Our midfield depth is good, and you see it today.
And Lavia.
Our attacking depth is, well, I actually don't know who our depth is on left wing because I think Gittins is the depth and Garnacho is the starter, and he is terrible. Our backup right wing currently is, again, I think our backup is better than our starter because Neto is blatantly average. We don't have our backup striker is Hugh.
And DELAP.
Our backup 10 is Buenos Noches.
Our backup 10 is Buenos Noches, who's fucking terrible as well.
Our attacker's getting a bit weak in depth.
Like, we actually... Did we get worse?
They did do a job of attack today, though, didn't they? Or like, Esteval, George up top, like, they did pretty good.
I wouldn't say so, because if everyone's healthy, aka like Palmer's back, then technically DELAP would be the backup to João Pedro being 10. João Pedro being striker.
I think our depth has improved, but it's still not enough. Because, like, I would say, like, having Hato as a backup for Cuckoo is a good thing. I think having Esteban as, like, a backup right wing, well, he should be a starter, to be honest.
I think he's going to be starting. He's going to be starting.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Scott hit it on the head. The players that he mentioned, like, midfield-wise, like, we're good on that. Attacking-wise, Gittins looks decent. I would start him over Garnacho. So if you have Garnacho as my backup, we'll see if he ever steps up. Like,
we're still not figuring out who's the better one, right? That's the problem.
The funny thing is, our next year, our right side in terms of right wing is going to be so.
Okay, when did I say it had us to win the league? Now we're just lying.
He had us to win Champions League. He got it on
CFC for life. He's been saying second. He even said second.
He said Champions League.
And I said win the Champions League.
What about now, Marshall?
But I think our right side next year is going to be stacked.
Shut up, please.
Like, but our left side is not, right? Because on the right side, we're going to have Esteval and Quenda. And then Kendrick Paez, maybe, who's a 10 backup or a right wing again. So right side's going to be fucking strong. Our left wing is going to be fucking Gittins and Garnacho. Fuck it.
But I hate our depth, bro. Like, and just on the academy, quickly talking about it, I agree with what CP said earlier. If I'm gonna watch fucking Buenos Noches, like,
Reggie Walsh.
Do nothing for 90 minutes, just play Walsh in it. Just play Walsh.
Yeah.
I can actually, because guess what? If he performs well and develops, I can actually sell him for money instead of doing nothing on a dry loan player that doesn't help me in any way. Because I don't.
So you'll take even obviously, because I think Welsh would definitely make more mistakes. I feel like Bernat is very safe.
Actually, I wouldn't say that because every time Welsh comes on, he pulls in the ball. He doesn't lose the ball. It's similar to
16, so I feel like he's definitely going to make mistakes.
He's 17, but the thing is, he actually looks all right. And worst comes to worst is like he's maybe. Do you know what the thing is though, Chris? Worst comes to worst, he's maybe not very good. You can still sell him for 20 million. I'll reiterate. What do I do if Buenanote is shit? Literally nothing, because he's not our player.
And Chris,
I don't know why we signed him.
I'm fine with Walsh making more mistakes if he's giving me risk-taking passes that are making the defender question what to do, because Buenanote fucking doesn't do that.
No, he's more safer.
Yeah,
like, that's where I feel like
too safe. That's the issue.
Maybe we should have kept DELAP. Not DELAP. KDH. Sorry, KDH.
I would have preferred KDH over this guy. Honest to God,
Yeah,
he's
KDH
doing
was
decent at
solid
Everton
first.
right now. I would have taken him over Buenos Noches.
I don't know when's Palmer back? Is it like December?
I think
by next international
depends.
break.
I say it depends if he needs surgery or not. We don't know.
So maybe Arsenal, because the first game I think is an easier game, and then I think it's Burnley. We come back from international
We are
break.
really
and then
finding out what we are like about
Yes,
Palmer.
we
this
play
season, aren't
Burnley, then Barca, then Arsenal, so we might be back for Arsenal.
Yeah, so he might be ready for Arsenal. That's what I'm thinking. I think he'll get
That's a
subbed
long
out for
way.
Barca and then start for Arsenal.
That's a long way.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gotta
like
be a
3
lot.
weeks.
Cause I'm thinking about this Tottenham game, like no DELAP again.
Yeah, because he's an idiot. Yeah.
So we got João Pedro. Hopefully he plays up top again or something. Because I don't know like that. Him at 10 and Mark Gu at top did not hit like at all, and he was awful in that 10 role. So
I think it would be Gio and João Pedro again at the 10, and then I hope it's Esteval because he got subbed off, and then I want Gittins, but Garnacho's gonna play. That's as best good as an attack we can start besides Gittins, obviously. So that would be your best attack.
trying to think what defense the manager goes with too. Like after today, like does he?
Well, he's
start
playing
It's
against-
Josh way
almost
more.
certainly-
Trusting Josh way more, so I gotta give him something for that at least.
Does he trust?
No,
like,
you say that,
Neto and
CP, but
Acheampong?
bro, the fact he played 90 today, it's going to be Fofana and Chalobah to start against Tottenham.
Yeah, but Fofan's not
Fofana
having a
might
good
be
season.
fine with because he's similar to Josh in terms of good. in
Chalobah's
the air.
definitely starting.
But
So that means
Chalobah's
Chalobah-
fucking
I think it's
That
gonna be
is
Fofana
Chalobah,
Chalobah.
it's Chalobah at left centre back again, which worked last.
I think it's gonna be Fofana Chalobah.
So that means Chalobah left centre
We
back.
gotta do something.
But this
where
is what I'm
Chalobah
hoping.
Not gonna be the guy playing from the back.
Because this is what I'm hoping, right? Like, and we saw it for one of the goals where it's the chemistry factor sometimes, and it's like the playing, the partnership thing. Because what goal was it where it was on Josh for not marking his I think it was the first goal that Wolves scored where Josh wasn't in the right position defensively.
Yeah.
And
yes,
Tosin
we're
tells
talking about
him,
where
watch
Tosin's
your back,
pointing.
watch your
Yeah,
back.
Tosin's pointing to him, and then he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's his
I'm hoping that with Fofana, with Chalobah, Fofana has that leadership ability enough to like keep that defense somewhat organized.
Well, we should be starting that game, so that should be.
Yeah. That would help too. That'll be a big help. Because I mean, I feel like half the battle is that, right? Just being in a good position or being good defensively is just being alert of your, because that's what's been catching us a lot lately with our errors is just asleep. Like, I wish that last game against Sunderland, even though I'm not going to blame Reece for it, but like if Reece was able to pick up on the fact that, hey, Chalobah, help me out. There's 2 men incoming. Either go for the ball or come and defend one of these. Like, get his attention somehow. But asleep. Like, no, that communication wasn't there. That ability to man a defense like Thiago Silva did, and having them position themselves in better positions to defend and not be on the back foot like we see Tosin constantly or Chalobah constantly. Like, that's why for me, I like what I'm seeing from Hato, because not only is Hato more sound, he already kind of knows where to be defensively. He already has that leadership ability in him as well. He has to get comfortable with the team and comfortable with playing and confidence in the league and all that stuff, because he's still young. But play him, please, because he is sound. He's not giving me too many errors. He was alert enough to be aggressive as well when he needed to be aggressive. Hence how we got that Gittins goal, the 4th goal. Like, it's a no-brainer. And at this rate, like after international break, I'm thinking Fofana, Acheampong, Fofana, Hato, or Hato, Acheampong, the 3 of them, please. And if we have to rotate minutes, fine. Rotate minutes with Tosin or Chalobah from time to time. But we need to be rotating these guys, because I understand it's young pairing, the inexperienced pairing, but at the same time, form. It's who's in the best form right now. Josh, okay, you made some errors here and there defensively, but you make up for it with a good performance on the pitch where for the most part you're helping us in the attack, you're helping us defensively. Whenever we're caught in transition, Josh is there to clean it up. I expect the same thing from Fofana, when we get caught in transition, right, because we like to keep possession, and you saw how we lost against Sunderland. Low block, get caught in the counterattack. Once Achimpong wasn't there, what happens? We get caught in the counterattack with Tosin and Chalobah. You know, Fofana, give me that ability to defend in transition. Give me that ability, Hato or Achimpong, to defend in transition. Because that's how teams are going to play against us. We saw today, guys. Pretty much Wolves set up similarly to how Sunderland set up. What was it, 4-5-1? That's how they set up? Let me look at the lineup again.
No, it was well, I think it was 5 at the back, yeah. But they always play 5 at the back is the difference. So Maresca probably knew they were going to play 5 at the back.
I'm not going to lie. Like, today I saw 5 in the back, and I was thinking in the back of my head, I was like, oh my God, this better not be Sunderland again.
No, but it's different than Marshall because they actually always play 5 at the back. So we would have known they were going to play 5 at the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not the same as the other one.
Yeah, I mean, we still struggle against low blocks, though. And I thought what was good is that we saw today, like for the goals, we were good on the reaction. The when you do pull away the defender, you do pull away the attacker, and you find those gaps that Maresca likes to find, we were good at executing it. For example, I'll go over the first goal, the Gittins goal. This is, where are we in this clip right now?
Wait, Gittins goal?
And I gotta give Gittins, like, Gittins was brilliant today on both sides of the pitch.
Wasn't this a Gittins assist?
This is a Gittins assist. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, wait, didn't he score any one?
But yeah, this was good from us to put pressure. Lavia puts pressure on the player, forcing him to pass the ball back into Gittins' path, and Gittins gets there. It's somewhat of a 50-50, but Gittins wins it. And then what I love about this goal is that Gittins was smart enough to understand, okay, Santos has the space, as you see right here. Santos has the better opportunity to score on this. Excuse me. Give it off to Santos rather than continue dribbling with it. And that's how you get the goal. And Santos takes a touch, and we've seen it in Strasbourg. He likes to shoot from this position.
Going for the ball, he's like fully open too. But
I think that was Buenanote.
He would have like played it safe.
Yeah, Buenanote, and then we get the goal, and it's a great goal. It's what Santos does.
Like, he hasn't scored all season first yet. Like, his first goal was like.
It's because he's usually not in these positions. I think Maresca put him in a position, like he was more of a advanced state. It was Lavia, and then kind of like Santos, Buenanote, kind of interchanging in that 8-10 position. Mostly Santos. At least that's from what I observed. And that's a position he plays better in. And you give him the opportunity to take shots from outside the box like Enzo Fernandez would if he was playing in these positions. And boom, you get a goal. He hasn't had a chance to take a shot from this position this season.
Yes. Inside the box.
Yes?
Yeah, I remember the first season. I know I'm not going to blame him, but like, this is his first game, but Crystal Palace, where he skied it completely.
Oh, true. Wasn't he in the box, though? I thought he was in the box for that one.
That was in the box, yeah, but like that's a lot easier than this.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, you're in the box,
for sure.
It's a sitter.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, what do we think?
A lot of these players, I feel like even Gittins right now, look like they're slowly gaining confidence, and Jalen and a few of these players. Even Gittins, he's getting better and better right now. The last game he played, he was pretty decent. This game,
2 man of the match performances, in my opinion.
2 man of the matches?
He got the man of the match against Ajax. And today, I'm pretty sure he's getting the man of the match.
Yeah, but he got the award. So,
yeah, he got the award. He was a man of the match, though.
He was good.
Who ended up? Who did we think was man of the match that game?
Esteval.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, for Ajax. Yeah.
I just think maybe because he hasn't had a lot of minutes or matches, maybe they gave it to him because he still had a good performance.
I mean, he scored a goal and an assist, right?
Like Esteval was actually getting man of matches
in this game. Yeah, he got a goal and assist.
Yeah, this one he probably was man of the match. Like it was deserved.
Yeah.
Because he got the assist for the first one,
and he got 2 assists and a goal.
The 4th goal.
Oh, he did get 2 assists because the George goal too. Forgot.
Yeah, he got assists for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But what do we think about this play? What do we think about Santos?
Yeah, good press.
It was like really poor play from Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very open actually.
Lavia forced him to make that really bad pass. Actually, to
I
be
know.
fair,
Also, the striker should do way better with the pass in general.
yeah.
Yeah, once we get the ball back, it's good play from Gittins and Santos.
It's funny too because literally the last show we were talking about how Santos has a little bit too much. I feel like we're doing too much on Santos, and people are being overly critical. And then he has this kind of a game, which is great because this is the game I was just telling Scott the other day. I was like, he needs a game like this.
I think he's been alright this season. He's had a few bad moments here and there, maybe a couple bad games, but he hasn't been like outrageously like poor or.
You know what it is that
he's got to have his limited minutes too. You got to remember too as well. So he's not going to be getting those consistent minutes all the time because you got like Caicedo and Enzo being your two main starters, and we're going to play in most of the games.
I think also there's a good portion of Chelsea fans that are looking at the fact that he was being hyped up to be, oh, he's gonna bench Enzo, this and that.
Yeah,
and I think people are reacting to that as well.
That's to me silly if you think he's going to outdo Enzo and Caicedo when they're two elite world-class like midfielders. They're like
maybe not this first season, but give it time, he could be.
I mean, what is he, 21? I mean, he's only a couple years younger. Like, he might just move on too. We might sell him for a big fee because he wants to be a starter. Like, we have Enzo, Caicedo. I'd rather keep all three. I really would. Because, like, they're really, like, those three midfielders, and even Lavia, if he's fit, is a perfect, like, midfield for depth and starting. And, yeah, he can definitely do a job when he comes on. Like, I have a lot of confidence if he does start. Like, I'm fine with it every time, most times I see him.
We also have a Sugo, like, who people forget about. So, like, in terms of depth, our midfield's really good. No, I'm just saying, in terms of depth itself, like, our midfield's fun.
I haven't seen him play really, but, like...
He played 2 games for us before he got his injury, so... 2 or 3
Yeah, I need to see more. I haven't really, like, seen him play, but, yeah. I hear good things about him.
Strasbourg wouldn't even want him. If we send Jurgensen to Strasbourg...
Yeah, Strasbourg. Don't do that to Strasbourg.
I kind of wish if we play a 4-3-3 right now, actually think about it.
Also, don't. They're gonna hit us even more.
Wouldn't it be, like, because you talk about formations like Ahmed, like his nonsense of back five and all that. I was thinking about it, like a 4-3-3 formation or something, because like we have no real 10. I'll be honest. Like,
yeah.
But you say about Bernati, what is he here for? He's just like he's just mid or just. He's not doing much anyway, to be honest. And like you got like Estevao, you can play on the right, then you got Gittins, and you can just play João Pedro in the central and play the 3 midfielders and be more compact.
I agree. The problem is we have a manager that loves playing with a 10.
Yeah, I know.
And he's not going to change his
That'd
ways.
be more of a realistic
not necessarily. Like, yes and no. Like, we've played a 3-man midfield before.
Yeah, he has done it.
But I feel like he always has a 10.
He has someone that pushes higher than the others, like which is normally Enzo. But like we've seen it before where he does play deeper.
I'm just talking about playing three midfielders. Like Enzo be a more attacking midfielder, yeah, but
I guess
Santos and
PSG
in that midfield.
Yeah,
it's my approach because I don't know, man. We don't have any good 10s really, or we have one striker because DELAP is injured and then he came back with a red card. Like we don't have anyone really, so I'd rather just compact that midfield.
DELAP is unavailable for Tottenham, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Because he's very, a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to bring up this goal too because it's unfortunate we don't get to see Lavia's play in this. But yeah, this is the one where Lavia pretty much gets stuck in a little triangle and they press him and he chips it over to Malo Gusto. So this is like one of Lavia's highlights today. I think Lavia overall's performance was very as well. I think defensively he was great. Offensively, I think they're still lacking match sharpness. I don't think it was horrible, but he tried to do that chip pass twice over the defense. One to Estevao and then another one maybe to George needed to make it. I don't remember, but he's just not the through ball pass, the threaded ability, that passing ability isn't there yet. It'll come in time, but this was one of the positives where he baits out the press. It leaves Wolves open in the transition. Buenanote does well to carry the ball forward here. Pardon me, chat. Yeah, Buenanote does well to carry the ball here. Again, Gittins up there as well. Gittins receives. Gittins doing brilliant. I like that Gittins is now more confident, you can tell, which we need him to be, because if he can perform like this in the Prem, that'd be fantastic. We would not have to worry so much about that left-handed side. But yeah, Gittins dribbling forward. It is
against a Premier League side, at least.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, it's a relegated Premier League side.
Wow, they're not relegated at this point.
But they're going to get relegated, Chris. Come on now.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably going to be done.
You never know.
Almost.
I'm pretty certain they're going to get relegated.
You should bet not to get relegated, and if they don't, and you probably win a bit of money. But gambling's bad, so don't do it.
Wow, still going. Yes, Chris.
Great advice from Chris. You make a lot of money, but it's bad. So, yeah. But yeah, Gittins does really well to beat the man on the dribble here, or just keep possession. And then, yeah, he does beat the man on the dribble here. Gets the cross in there. That's the one thing I like about George, even though I know he's not a striker. He does find himself in good positions and can actually strike the ball. Esteval was there too if he didn't get it. I'm sure Esteval would have gotten it. But yeah, it was a brilliant goal from Gittins. Gittins today, like, are we saying Gittins should be playing against Tottenham? I know he's not gonna, but should he be starting going forward?
I would much rather.
Marshall, I said before, the wing pairing should be him and Esteval starting in the league, and you've got Nacho and Neto the cup performances.
Wow, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm looking at George's goals. Like, he scored none in the Premier League, right? But like in the Champions League in 2 appearances, scored 1. In the Carabao Cup, he scored 2 and 2 and 1 assist. So he's actually.
I said it last time. He's scoring goals. I get why he plays the strikers, because he can finish, but that's not his strongest position. His best position is in the wing. His best game this season was, I think, that Ajax game where he was playing on the wing.
Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong.
But he can score goals, which unfortunately is a striker's job, and João Pedro hasn't done it since West Ham, and Guiu did it against Ajax, and also hasn't done it.
If we do like play João at 10 again or something, maybe play George up top. Or
I wouldn't mind that.
Mind to play Mark Guiu again, but like.
I'd rather Guiu first and then see if George can do something. But I get why he does it.
But
I'm
George
not a fan, but I get it. That's what I mean. Like, if he's, or actually, not, you know what? Not even. You can keep Guiu as a striker and João as a 10 if you want to. You could, if you don't want to play Gittins against Spurs, you could play maybe George against Spurs on the left.
On the left.
I just think when you look at our left winger options from George, Gittins, and Garnacho, you can easily tell Garnacho's the worst.
For me, on form wise, you play Gittins and Esteval because they've been looking our best. I know that was Garnacho's best performance last game, but like on average, I think
was it his best performance?
Garnacho's last game.
Oh, because he's
probably
because he scored a goal.
Okay, well, like,
but he was shit outside of the goal.
No, but like there was still some dribbles, and he did cross it a couple of times in that game. And
he did
get deadly.
He did get cucked by Neto.
Like, what performance would you say he's done better than that then?
Probably his Liverpool performance.
That was just him running.
Yeah, he was doing better just running than scoring a goal and doing
so like you guys hate on me for Timo Werner for doing his decoy runs and like these type of runs and all that. Like his movement speed is pretty good, but when it's Garnacho, like like he's doing.
Well, hey, he did get Connor Bradley off, you know, Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Expose that fraud. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean everyone's exposing Liverpool at this point. We did nothing special.
Nah, man. We started.
They lost like
crumbling.
5-6 games now.
We were the first crack in the chisel.
No, we weren't.
Actually, no.
No, we weren't.
It was literally Crystal Palace. Then it
Crystal
was
Palace was the crack. We were the ripple. We made it.
We made it bigger.
opened the gate.
We
started gaping.
exposed it,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we were like the middle one because it was Crystal Palace, then Gala, then us.
I feel like United probably just.
yeah,
No, it was. That's the order. That's literally
That's
the
true.
order.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. We were the
Who
middle.
they even
one.
got next, man?
We were
Sorry,
the
just a
middle one.
question.
Never mind.
Do you
Let me
guys
not
know
continue.
if we beat Cardiff, which we will, who would we play next? Like who's on our side of, I guess, the bracket?
Oh, that's a good point, right?
I don't want to walk into that game too confident right now.
Let me look at this Carabao.
I'm not gonna be
Dude,
like
they're
like
championships. So I don't give a fuck. No, this is Chelsea.
Well, who did Cardiff beat? They beat Wrexham.
Yeah, like
Wow.
barely, bro. I don't care.
Hey, Wrexham's a decent team.
Yeah, good for them.
What's the table look like, man? Tell me.
But I'm saying, what side are the bracket are they? Would we be playing City next? Would is that the side we're playing? Would we be playing Arsenal in
After
a sense
Tottenham.
next?
We're playing Wolves.
No,
after
in the
Tottenham.
Carabao Cup, Chris.
Bro,
Oh. Well, you know
What
who
side
we're
of the
playing
table are we on?
I just literally said the bracket. I literally said the bracket three
Well-
times.
I'm trying to. There's no.
I can't
don't
find
see
it
a
anywhere. I've been trying to
bracket.
Google it too.
next. I don't think it's there
Okay.
yet. I don't think they're ready.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Well, based off of the results, there's a chance. So we have Cardiff. Okay, here are the results. What the
Arsenal
hell?
Palace again?
No, this is so weird. This looks so
It's a
odd.
bit early, guys, so that's why we can't find it.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
it shouldn't be that hard because the names come out. So it just is depending on the size. I don't understand how any website hasn't put it up.
Yeah. The part's just baffling me right now. Okay, cool. Be like that.
But like Newcastle, we're playing Fulham. They're gonna get through for sure
There we
because
go.
Fulham's 17th and they're shit.
Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, the rematch.
Yeah,
December
that's
15th.
happening.
Yeah.
The Crystal Palace usually have their like top 6 number.
Didn't Brentford just beat City? No, that was Liverpool. Sorry.
Yeah, they beat Liverpool, so they can beat anyone in a sense. So they could go for
They
Liverpool.
could beat City. City hasn't been convincing either.
But I think Newcastle's gonna get through because it's Fulham and they're shit. So
Yeah, Fulham has not been good this season. You never know. Fulham, I mean, Newcastle's been very, like, the literal definition of mid. 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws. That's as mid as you can get.
yeah,
Right down the middle, mid. So they could lose that too. So we have the potential of facing Arsenal.
well, right now we have the easiest
City.
opponent. You could say
Yeah.
we definitely have the easiest opponent.
Well, listen, I wanted to make deep runs
Thanks,
into
dude.
the cup. I want to win this cup, to be perfectly honest with
I
you.
don't think. By the way, just on a side note, I don't think that. Yeah, there's no. I think JC's right. I think there's no. It's going to be another draw, so we could get any of them. So I imagine City will beat Brentford probably, and I imagine Newcastle will beat Fulham.
And then
I imagine Arsenal will beat Palace probably.
So it could be Brentford, City, or Arsenal.
Yeah,
For
I
our
don't know
next
who I'd
draw.
want to have there. Newcastle.
If I'm going to face Arsenal, I'd rather it be in a final. I feel like we're
Yeah,
good
I
at
agree.
that. Yeah. And they're going to be tough, but I feel like we're capable of beating them.
I'll be able to judge my feelings on that game way better after our league performance against them. Because my thing is, I don't want to do is get to that final and then lose to them. The one thing I don't want to happen is to get to that final and lose to them.
Yep.
Even the thought of that, man.
Yeah, I know.
Even the thought of
Not
that.
because
Oh
not only
my
would they
God.
win, it'd be another final we get to Wembley and lose.
Can I ask you guys something? If we had lost today's game, where would your head have been in regards to
Mars.
Maresca?
On Mars. Yep.
I already said when it comes to Maresca, I'm not going to be, unless things go completely Pete-tong this season in terms of half of the season, I won't be Maresca around until the end of the season. And that depends on
Yeah,
obviously the rest of the season. But it won't be good.
I would have been on Mars, because it's Chris. I remember I told you during the chat too, dude. Fucking Hazard got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
You want
I
to
saw
win today.
videos of him today. I'm like, motherfuckers, you better not lose to lose this game of money, he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. You do not disgrace this day by a fucking loss to Wolves. I would have been on fucking Mars. I genuinely would have been.
I was kind of.
Dude, I'm literally seeing a video where JT's like, "You're the greatest player we've ever had, technically." And I'm seeing Mourinho be like, "Thanks for helping me win my last Premier League." I'm like, "You bastards, better to."
He didn't say technically, by the way. He says I think he's the greatest.
No, technically, in terms of like technicality, like literally.
And that's like a big thing stuff because we are like,
right? Because he's not like the greatest ever in terms of what he's done for our club, but in terms of as a footballer, like technical,
Mata was technical,
like all that stuff he is, right? So I'm like, I'm literally seeing my childhood and these legends. I'm like, you motherfuckers better fucking win this today. I would have been on something today.
Yeah, I think I was already in my head preparing. I was saying, like, if we fucking lose this, because it's totally a Chelsea thing to revive other opposition's freaking seasons. Yeah. Wolves have not had a good season. And I
won 2 games
saw it in the back of my head. What happened?
They won 2.
They won 2 games all season, and both of them are in the Carabao Cup.
They've been really bad. And I could just see us being that team that doesn't step up to the occasion. We underestimate them, and then they wallop us. Which they almost did today, by the way. They almost did. Let's not pretend like they didn't. They almost did. Glad that, there was still a goal in the game from Chelsea's perspective. Thank you, Gittins, for that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for Gittins' goal, and the fact that we score the goal and then minutes later we concede again.
Not even minutes, a minute, not minutes, minute later. These fucking clefts. I literally see Gittins score a banger. I'm like, oh, we're 4-2.
Was it from a throw-in? It was from a throw-in too. That was the worst.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. I think it was just a normal.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Pretty sure it was just a normal thing.
No, it was a throw-in. It was a throw-in.
Was it a throw-in?
Yeah, it was a throw-in on the left side.
The highlight right here. Let me look.
Well, right side of ours, technically, but yeah.
Oh my god, this one kills me. And the worst part is it sends Cucurella. Cucurella looked like a clown because he got knocked
I'll be
down
honest,
at the
I've
end.
never been more scared for Arsenal in my life. No.
Oh yeah, Arsenal, like,
I am fucking.
If there's set pieces. They're gonna.
Scott's right. It was a regular play.
That's what I thought. I like, because I know we conceded the other one. I thought it was a regular play because it got booted up to Tosin, who lost his header. Well, I say lost his header. He just missed the ball, and then it went out to. It went over to the left hand side.
Yeah. So it starts there, and then it goes right there.
Yeah, look, just loses. This is what I'm talking about. He beats. Yeah, he didn't even get bullied.
Yeah,
he beat.
This was when I called him a bitch again. Sorry. Yeah.
He beats Strand Larson and just loses there, and then just misses the ball.
Well, yeah.
Wait, this is the third
goal.
How
is someone 6'6" and so shit in the air, bro? How is he so shit?
I said this on the
channel. I don't understand people. That might be my biggest pet peeve in football: is tall players who can't head the ball.
Straight up, right?
I mean, height is not always
how are you over 6 foot? How are you 6'3" and above, and you don't know how to head a football? That's like the one thing you should know how to do.
Chris, I'll give an example. Okay, it's like a basketball player, right? If I'm 6'5", I have a better chance of dunking, like getting to the rim, than a 6 foot dude. But the 6 foot dude can still jump high enough to get the rim. But I'm saying, on average, it's more likely for the 6'5" guy to dunk, right? So it's the same thing here. I'm like, dude, you're 6'6". You should be winning.
He's just not good at like aerial, and and he should be because he's like.
No, Chris, you need to let's rephrase that. He's just not good. And so
he's Tammy Abraham, man. We got Tammy Abraham.
You know what's hilarious though? I saw Tosin's performance today, especially for one of those goals, and literally the first thing that came to mind was CP. If I'm a player playing against Tosin, in my head I'm thinking you are literally the embodiment of the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be honest.
Timber. Just like.
I'll be honest. The only team in the world right now, because we've beaten PSG, Liverpool, I think we can beat anyone, except for one team I'm fucking petrified for, and I can't believe I'm saying this for the first time in my lifetime.
Boston?
I am petrified of Arsenal. I am fucking shitting bricks because Gabriel is gonna fucking get a hat trick, bro.
Oh.
The way if we defend these
So
fucking
triple
set
captain
pieces,
your Gabriel.
Gabriel will get a hat trick. I'm telling you.
That's not even a terrible idea.
No,
What did
it's
you say,
not,
Chris?
actually.
I said triple
Captain
captain your
Gabriel.
Gabriels,
Not
man.
a
Like,
terrible
just,
idea.
Straight up against us.
He
yeah.
might not be available for that game.
Triple
Yeah, I
captain,
think-
whatever centre back is playing,
got
like
an
put it in for
injury.
one game. Triple captain him. They're probably keeping a clean sheet with the way
Yeah,
we're attacking
it's
them.
because
might
they're
score
keeping
2
a clean
goals.
sheet,
And they'll probably get a hint, and they'll probably score from a corner or a
hey,
long
if you're
throw.
a Chelsea fan and they don't, that's a win-win.
By the way, on the long throw
It's
thing,
like
by
betting
the
against
way,
your own team.
I said this on Lewis's stream. Like, what's Quaver doing in training? By the way, because how we've conceded what 3 or 4
From throw-ins?
long throws today, and every single one has been the same. We've lost the initial header because for some reason we've got like 4 players crowding the player that wins the header, but we can't win it. Then we've got some random person, more often than not, or in all 3 instances, an attacker, not marking a player either on the edge of the box or just in the box. And it's that player that either then gets the assist or gets the goal. So we conceded against Brentford because we missed the initial header and then Garnacho leaves his man open. We conceded the goal against Sunderland because we missed the initial header and then it's both Neto and Garnacho that leave the guy on the edge of the box free to shoot. And then his deflected shot is what causes us to concede. And this game, we missed the initial header and Buonanotte is marking air, leaving his man free on the edge of the box and he gets the assist. So I'll ask again, what the fuck is Quaver doing in training? Because it must be nothing.
I thought in the beginning of the match, because there was a throw in the beginning of the match, and we defended it, but we had to commit so many bodies to that first man, the near post, whatever you want to call it, the initial throw. I thought we had figured it out because surely they're looking at the data and seeing, yeah, we're conceding a lot from set pieces. Surely, like we can't be the only ones noticing it. But it all comes from, and this is again, like, I'm not upset at Acheampong. I understand that Acheampong isn't ready to be a starter at Chelsea. He's a starter right now because of circumstances and because of our directors, right? But he's the best we have. Yep. And one of his weaknesses is heading ability, winning aerial duels. The opposition knows that, so they're going to test him. And this is one of those where they are going to exploit it. Use your strengths, right? Get a throw in. You have someone that can throw the ball in this far. And Acheampong gets beaten, and I think the rest of the team expect him to win this aerial battle. They're not in right positions. Again, young team as well. Like, you have to be careful for throw-ins. They're not as what's the word I'm looking for? They're not as unmenacing as they were in previous season. People are actually using them as a tactic to get goals. And I was just talking to CP about this. I feel like now football is becoming a statistical game more or a probability game more than just letting players play football and enjoy themselves. The chances of you scoring a goal, if you can get the ball into the box, are a lot higher than playing it into the box. So if you can get someone to throw the ball into the box and the defender misses it, then it bounces into the box, it's jammy and everyone's panicking, and boom, if you can get a foot on it, you probably have a good chance of scoring. And you see what happened. The ball bounces 3 times. It ping-pongs into that back post, and then you see the goal conceded right here. And to be fair, good strike from the Wolves defender, but also shitty from Jurgensen to not defend that.
Do you know what my thing is with the Acheampong thing is like, because I do agree, but I also will give leeway in terms of you're not always going to win 100%. That initial header, right? Yeah. And it's the same when like we missed the initial header against and the other 2 we conceded. My thing is like, you cannot win the initial header, but everyone else has to be switched on. How is it that you have 4 attackers on 3 separate instances are not switched on defensively? Like if you go back a second, Marshall, and go back to like the wide view of like when it first goes in for this one, like Buonanotte's on his man, runs towards the ball for literally no reason. Like, what are you doing? You're not getting the ball. You're not winning the header.
Experience.
It's not even an experience thing. It's a concentration thing.
Hmm.
And then look, it literally leaves his man to win to do the overhead kick, and then it's shit defending from I don't know who that is at the back post as well. I don't know who.
DELAP.
Oh, of course it is. Great, fantastic. You're doing fuck all then. Yeah, so that's my annoyance as well. Is like you cannot win the first ball. Sometimes it's bad. Like the Brentford one was kind of bad. You had 4 guys trying to head the ball and everyone missed it. But you can miss the first ball. That's fine because most of the time, like I'd say the one against Sunderland and this one, the first ball is actually not that dangerous. Like the little flick on header isn't really any danger if you actually defend the second ball properly. Like for example, I think this Agbadu here just kind of flicks it into a space. Like he doesn't really look. He just directs it into a space. He doesn't really know what's going on. It's then that one is the problem because I don't know who that is. I think that's Krejci. He actually has an intention of where he's directing it. Agbadu's just trying to get his head on it. That could go backwards, sideways, up in the air, anywhere. He's just trying to get his head on it. Yeah, that's. I'm more pissed off about the second ball than I am the first ball.
I can't lie as well. Jurgensen, man, he kind of flopped at that goal. It went
He's fucking terrible.
I thought it went to like far post, and I thought, okay, no, that's not Jurgensen's fault until I saw the replay.
He touches it.
Yeah.
You can see right there, the ball gets.
He's just a poor keeper now. I mean, before last season, like he wasn't great, but like this season, he's topped it. He's knocking out our players. He's fumbling it every time he's trying to claim it. He's not saving those shots really. He lets in the easy shots in. Like I don't know.
Was it that one that I think it was that one that goes straight under his arm, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah. I was like surprised. I thought it was far post.
I can't show you the angle because I didn't have it, but this is the one.
Fucking terrible player, man. Like what an awful goalkeeper.
Even his passing, like overall, it was good, but there was moments where he passes it straight to Josh, and we got lucky that nothing came of it because he got fouled. Yeah, Josh got fouled, but if Josh doesn't get fouled there, the Wolves defender was right there to dispossess Josh. And yeah, it wasn't good.
The thing with Jorgensen's passing, his passing was actually decent. Like it was okay in the first half, and like up until we conceded, it was fine. But as per usual, the moment like he got put under pressure, he started passing into nowhere.
Oh, he pulled a Sanchez today in that second half. Just boots it out. I think he was trying to find Gittins, and then he just completely passes it into a throw-in. Oh, and that was the other thing too. Who was it that was defending at the end there? I think it was Moises. He boots it out for a throw-in, and we're thinking, fuck's sake, it's a goddamn another throw-in. No. Just give him a corner. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
God, he was trying to find his dignity, but like his dignity, he fucking missed it. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. I do want to...
I generally hate all of them.
If anything, though, what I do want to do... Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is... Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to... I want to come back to this. I want to give André Santos praise, man, because I think he deserves that. I don't want to overlook this game as a opportunity to not praise him. I think this is what I want to see more from Enzo Fernandez, right? But André Santos doing really well just to press the Wolves player and dispossess him. It's kind of funny because it's almost identical to how he conceded that goal. Right? Where he takes the heavy touch and Chalobah's forced to defend. And then Steval just brilliant to keep composure, chip it right past the keeper. Guaranteed goal. But that was a brilliant assist from Santos to be in that position, be alert enough to see that, okay, here's a chance to press. Wolves player takes a bad touch, and you're there to take advantage of that. We need more of that.
Well, do we have any shooters?
I mean, Santos can do it. Santos has a shot. Not a crazy shot.
João Pedro right now, looking a bit shaky.
I think João Pedro's just genuinely playing through an injury that's really inhibiting his ability.
Then he has to be on a bench, surely, or reserves.
I would hope so. The problem is we just...
This is what's quite annoying with DELAP now, because like maybe João could have started.
Yeah.
And Zhao could have had a break if he's actually injured. But now we just got Zhao, Margu, and that's it really. Still no Palmer because Palmer's out. And in all fairness, like, it's no surprise Palmer's out because he's been playing like crazy amount of minutes for Chelsea the last 2 seasons anyway, regardless, like Carabao Cup, Conference League, Premier League, Palmer's there. And we've been saying that he needs a break, and yeah, it's cost him a little bit.
Yeah.
What can you do?
I was also going to mention another one of the players in that midfield that I think did a brilliant job, and it's the first time in a long time. Well, not a long time. He's been very hot and cold lately. Is Malo Gusto. I think Malo Gusto did a good job today. I think he had a good performance.
Defensively, he was really good, I thought.
Yeah, defensive. He was inverting today, which was the thing that I liked the most. That I was like, okay, good. You're doing this and you were inverting. So like, you had a good performance because he would be in the midfield and then all of a sudden he's defending that right back position. You know, and he was doing a pretty decent job of defending that right back position. Other than that, he didn't really offer much going forward. He was just there to kind of just defend.
Stupid. He didn't do anything stupid on the ball this time, and
I love how that's the standard from Malo Gusto.
I just like the fact that he was reading it really well. From like every time they tried like do a through ball to the right side, well his side, he'd just read it and like intercept it and be aggressive to it. Yeah, he had a really good game, but he's been very inconsistent. I would say he has still been better this season compared to last season. Like he's improved, but he's still been more bad this season than good. But yeah, like he's been great today, and I don't really mind like in that sense because now Reece James is back and he's been back consistently, so we'd have to rely on Gusto, thankfully. So, but yeah, happy he had another good game. Maybe he can build confidence this season and just get better.
Yeah, I hope so because I like Malo Gusto a lot. Obviously not when he's playing like this. I just mean like in terms of what he can do when he's at his best. He's a really, really good. There's a good player there right now. Last season he was dog shit. This season he's been mostly shit, and hopefully he can average and be better.
It'd be 30% good and 70% bad.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think that's fine.
Percentage.
Last season there was like 2 good games he had.
No, he started to get into form in the Club World Cup. That's when it all began for him. Like most of the season, he was diabolical, like shit. Like he just couldn't pass. He couldn't. He can't shoot anyway, but couldn't even defend as well. He was losing his defensive ability. Was like surprised.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you guys because there's something that I noticed in today's game that I think was different than previous matches. What did you guys think of Enzo Maresca asking the midfielder to drop into the defense? Because multiple times in today's game, Lavia would drop into the back of the 3, like in the middle of the 3 almost. And then when Lavia came off, who did it?
Is this when we had possession of the ball?
Yeah, when we had possession, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of makes sense. Like, back.
I think Caicedo did it too when he came on. Pretty sure he did.
To be honest, I didn't notice.
Which is why I think defensively we were okay until Lavia came off, and then once Lavia came off, it opened up.
I don't think I've even noticed it like that, but it makes sense.
Did you notice it, Scott?
Not really. But the first half was kind of hard for me to watch at points. Like I watched most of the attacking stuff. It was more everything else like I kind of missed because I was working at the same time. Excuse me. So maybe I agree with the point about the midfield. Like we just got worse when Lavia came off because Enzo was offering basically nothing, like just literally nothing. His passing sucked and whatnot, and I do think Lavia being there was helping us pass out the back and kind of connect the midfield and defense to the attack. When he went off, like we just seemed so much more under pressure. But like we can't. Something has to be done in that respect because we obviously can't rely on Lavia on a weekly basis because of his injury history.
He's also not sharp. You could tell. He could play better than what he played today.
But even if he was sharp, you can't rely on him week in, week out, especially in midweek games all the time, right? So you have to be able to get one of your other midfielders, and realistically speaking, it probably should be Enzo, to be able to do that job. Or the other person who I think could do that job, because I think he looked decent today when he was doing that job, was Santos. But you've got to be willing.
Oh, Santos was the one that dropped into that role. Never mind.
You've got to be willing to use him in that role, which up until this point, Maresca seems completely against for some reason.
Yeah.
You've got to teach someone how to do that role. Because if you can't, then we got a problem. Because the moment we saw against Brighton as well, now that was a little bit of a different situation, but it was kind of similar. The moment a team starts pressing us high up the pitch, especially if they're losing, which you'd hope that we are ahead in games and teams will have to start pressing us. We can't be having our midfield just look completely dominated because none of them can beat the press or none of them can help with the build up out of the back. And when they can, they're giving the ball away. Like, that can't happen.
This is the play I was talking about. Like, as okay as Lavia was today, he had moments where he was absolutely brilliant. This is one of those things that, like, he was so brilliant. This is what I was talking about right before the goal. He drags out, and that's the point of Maresca, right? The system is the way Maresca wants to play: pass the ball, force the opposition to come out of their positioning and their formation to press you, and then you take advantage of the gaps. This is how Moises Caicedo essentially got that pass off for Liverpool and how we scored that last minute goal. And as soon as I saw this happen, I was thinking in my head, I think this is going to be a goal, and it ended up being a goal. Right there.
That's another thing as well.
Brilliant from Lavia.
I'm going to be honest, by the way, as well. Big ups to Lavia for this, because that is, like, if you go back a bit,
he was like back and forth. And this is what I was telling you guys. Look at where he is. Look at his positioning in the back three.
Go, like, carry on a little bit.
Yeah,
I can't lie. Lavia ends up doing well because he kind of fucks himself a little bit. Actually, he doesn't fuck himself. Him and Gusto kind of fuck themselves a little bit in terms of his touch and turn doesn't really give him a lot of space to work with in terms of, like, because obviously he's got the guy, I don't know, I think that's Hwang closing him down. The other two midfielders are closing him down. Number one, Gusto doesn't really give him the option for the pass. He's just kind of there. But Lavia just manages to find him through the gap. Like, fair play.
Yeah, it was brilliant. But this is like, and this is why, like, last season, whenever people were criticizing Sanchez for passing the ball to Lavia when he's under pressure, Lavia asks for the ball under pressure. Like, he wants to do this turn all the time. We've seen it. And sometimes he gets punished for it. But he wants to do this turn and just dictate play and then take three man out of the play. That's two of the midfielders. Leaves the midfield completely open for Malo Gusto to then pass it to Buenanote, and boom, there's where you get your goal from. Maresca ball. This is Maresca ball. It was brilliant. So that's why, like, I need this guy to get fit so that he can actually actively be a part of the league side. Because when you look at I know Sunderland was a bad result. When you look at the league form, it's not been good. But when you take all games into account, we won 4 of the last 5. So, like, it's the league form that's just not convincing. That's the form that needs to get better, and we need more depth. We need our midfield to be there. Yeah, all competitions, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, Marshall? I don't necessarily think it's the league performance. I still think our league performance has been decent. It's just been a few games. I think it's more the manner of how we are losing / drawing games more than anything. Like, I don't necessarily think it's the fact of, like, our league form is awful. Obviously, the table isn't kind to us in that respect, but I do think it's more like performance. Like for example, the Sunderland game. You can lose a game in a certain manner. We did not lose a game in that certain manner. You look at the Brentford game. We drew that game. The way we drew that game is sucky. The Brighton game, the same. Like, I don't necessarily think it's the form that's the problem. It's the way we're losing / drawing games is the issue. More than I don't.
For the £5 super chat. Let me just read the super chat real quick, guys. Whatever he's saying to them at halftime ain't working. Last game we had 600 passes. We need defenders, but we won't get them. DELAP, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with all this.
I do think, on this, I do think that what's weird is like normally in games we're better after half time. Like most of the time, we have the odd game like today where we're way worse, but most of the time we're better than after half time. But today, yeah, it was just like almost like they had a round of drinks at half time or something.
Okay, so I do think obviously the first goal we concede, it catches the team off guard. We've seen it. We've done it to other teams where like immediately at halftime we just react. The other team's not ready, and boom, we catch them flat-footed for the goal. I'm willing to concede. Okay, you guys were caught flat-footed for the first goal.
Yeah.
I think once Slavia gets taken off is when the game opened up. Because we know, we've said it here last season. I don't think anything has changed in this department. When Enzo is your only midfielder, because Caicedo wasn't on the pitch at that point, it was Enzo and Santos. With Enzo there, it's a basketball match.
Especially when he's giving.
That has not changed.
Every 5 minutes.
Yeah, that has not changed. He can get you a good tackle up the pitch and create a chance, kind of like how Santos did today, but he's not doing that defensively all minutes of the game. He can't do it. He's just not that player. So I think that's the biggest reason it opened up. It just goes to show how in control Lavia can be in the midfield. Obviously, I want to see a little bit more involvement in the game, but I think today he's making progress. It's annoying because we need you to be good now. I want him to at least be ready for Arsenal. If you can be ready for that Arsenal game to give me like 75 minutes of solid, sharp football, cool. I'm happy. Because I think against Arsenal, we might play fire with fire, to be honest. I think against Arsenal, as long as we're sound defensively, they're not going to do shit to us. And us being sound defensively is going to depend on our midfield, not our center backs.
Sure, I guess. I just don't think firepower wise, like they've been scoring a lot from their set pieces, not really from open play. As long as we can diminish that, I think. I agree, much, but I think that's what worries me. I think it was the same for CP. I think it's not. I'm not worried about them like in open play. Like I say that, but with how tragic our defense is, we don't know. But I'm not that worried, I'll say. Right? Like, I think as long as there's no bozo mistakes, we can, like, keep them out.
Mm-hmm.
But the what's it called? The set piece issue, man, like, that's what's going to fuck us, is we're going to end up conceding multiple set pieces to them.
Mm-hmm. Because from open play, I'm not worried about Gyökeres down the middle. I think if you have Caicedo and Lavia, I think they can clamp down Eze, where Eze's not doing anything in that game. Wing-wise, as long as you're playing Reece, I'm not worried about no fucking... what's his face? The meth head. Trossard. I'm not worried about fucking Trossard. And Cucurella against Saka, I've seen it. I've read it. We've done it before. We'll be okay. It's like Scott was saying, the set pieces. That's when you start to worry. But that attack is controllable. Now, going forward against their defense, that's where things get a little... Yeah, that's where things get a little scrappy. We can, but
we have to watch. If we have to watch fucking Garnacho and Neto in that game.
That's what I'm worried about, Scott. But then I saw like Esteval coming off at 60 minutes. I kind of thought.
We're talking about Arsenal, not Tottenham.
Oh, that's
if we were to go up against Arsenal, it's 4 weeks away.
Yeah, we got
I don't know. It could be
three Premier League matches away.
It literally, yeah, but it could also be Gittins and Esteval by then. Like the way Esteval's playing and the way Gittins even playing right now. Like Gittins is on the up for me, and Esteval is our most creative like attacker right now. Since Palmer's been out, like I noticed like that Sunday game we needed a Esteval to play in that team. Like when he came on, it looked like we had a bit of a boost, but like it weren't enough. But he was trying to do stuff like on that right side. Hopefully we got him on Tottenham as well, because if we have Neto and Garnacho, that's gonna be fun. I know it's Tottenham, but like how much we have lost to Tottenham like a few years ago. I remember with Harry Kane, would he score a brace against us? That was a few years ago though. Was that under the same season we got Gus Hinnett? What are you laughing at?
Hard slot, bro. This guy's a clown. This guy actually, under
it.
pressure, he is so bad in the press. Let me read Naval Nation's super chat real quick before I show you guys what he said. This manager is becoming a problem. If it ain't the first half, it's the second half. If it ain't the second half, it's the first half. We crap. What the fuck are you saying to them? To play relax? Maresca, are you taking the piss? Find them. And then the other one is, you get the ball, you get the shit forward. Oh, 110%. We struggle to Cardiff.
No, we won't struggle to Cardiff. We should be fine. They're a League One team. Like, they suck.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, like, we have this problem a lot of times with managers in the last like 4 or 5 years, like first half, second half. Maybe not Tuchel so much, but we always be good in the second half, always be good in the first half. That's happened a lot.
Look at this comment.
Actually, then again, I couldn't really tell with Poch like how like if we're good in the second half, first half. Like, we're just shit all around about.
Check this out.
But you got a point, I guess.
Yeah, this is nuts. Saying this
I
after
saw
you
City
spent
starting
500 million
11.
in the summer is nuts.
Thank you. I saw City starting 11, and they didn't have one starter, but it felt like their best team. Chelsea can bring Estevao into their team. After I make 2 subs tonight, we have 6 teenagers. Brother, you spent 500 million British pounds in the transfer window, and you're saying you don't have depth? Excuse me? Excuse me?
He has 2 elite, like, he spent 80 million on one striker.
Excuse me?
And how much did you spend on Isak? 140, 130?
Nah, you can't let Chelsea fans chat. You can't let Liverpool fans get away with this. You can't.
No, it's not the Liverpool fans, it's Slot. A lot. I have seen.
You gotta hold that. I'm putting this in my group chat.
I have seen a lot of Liverpool fans who I know and seen even online, like, are really calling Slot out right now.
Oh yeah, Mons is slot out.
Yeah, I've seen a few. They're not happy with it. Like, he spent a lot of
I'm not
money,
surprised.
and it's got worse, way worse right now.
Yeah,
and we pulled the trigger too much, man. Like, too early on, like thinking Liverpool's gonna win the league, because I'm thinking now, like, City might win it all. Arsenal, yeah, of course, like, defensively they're a rock and they get their goals. So Liverpool, man, they might finish third or something, or even lower.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, Naval Nation, I understand the frustration, but
we're not struggling as a League One team. Like, you could say we struggle to a shit Wolves. Wolves are a Premier League team. They might suck. They're a Premier League.
Did we really struggle? I just think we put our foot off the gas a bit as
well. We didn't
did.
Really struggle that much. No, we didn't. We didn't struggle in the first half. We struggled in the second half because we couldn't deal with their physicality and we kept making mistakes.
Yeah, like it's
Naval, the thing is, I understand your frustration. I also think because of our depth situation where Isugu is out, we need to rest players who are partially injured like Enzo and Caicedo. Lavia's not fully fit. Once Lavia came off, the game just became a basketball game with Enzo being the only midfield. Like, at the end of the day, I'm happy we won, got the result, and got to rest a good amount of players. Obviously, I wish the players that were on the pitch were better.
Did we rest a good amount of players?
Yeah.
Caicedo only played 10 minutes.
So he played.
João Pedro didn't touch the pitch, which is good.
Yeah, but like the
only two I'd say got a proper rest. The only two I'd say got a proper rest was João Pedro and James.
Oh.
João Pedro, James.
Yeah, but like
outside of that, Fofana, for example, already wasn't playing. I don't really consider that a rest. Chalobah, you rested, but who cares?
Like, what do you? I meant to ask you guys actually. Now that you brought up Fofana, thank you for reminding me. He didn't play, which means it's very likely against Tottenham we're going to see, and Chalobah wasn't even on the bench. Very likely we're going to see Chalobah Fofana against.
Yep.
I don't mind Fofana.
Spurs.
I'd just rather play Action Pong next to him.
I'd bet Action Pong on the left.
No to Tosin. No.
Don't you think they're both a little too aggressive in terms of like balance?
Maybe, Marshall. I don't care.
Okay,
we're past the point with these centre backs. Like stylistically, I don't care. Like I think Hato and Achimpong are stylistically quite similar in terms of they both want to play wide so they can step out of the defense. I don't care anymore.
There's another
Same with Achimpong and Fofana. Like they're probably too stylistically similar.
The recovery pace is there. Which
yeah, like I don't care anymore. Like JP says, I just don't want to see Tosin and Chalobah anymore.
Yeah,
I can put up with maybe you having two very stylistically similar defenders who might make the odd mistake here and there. I can accept it with those guys because number one, they're younger. Number two, I've seen it way less. I've seen it way less than Tosin and Chalobah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I just don't care anymore. They can't be worse. And even if they are, our defense is just fucked then.
I think Maresca.
I think our defense is fucked.
Yeah, because and that's
I
the
wouldn't even
thing.
mind, by the way, Hato and Fofana.
And that's the thing too. Like, I'm looking at the Prem, right, and how things have been going in the Prem in terms of Arsenal by solidifying that defense and just having an overall really good defense, find themselves in the position they find themselves right now, which is the top of the Premier League table. And I'm looking at Maresca and how he was planning and how he was asking for a center back. And now it's just annoying me more to see, oh, Maresca was trying to get ahead of the game by getting it a proper center back so that he probably saw that defensively I need to be better in order to be consistent in this league, like Arsenal. And you know what, I gotta give kudos to Arsenal too. Maybe they were ahead of the game when it comes to set piece goals. A lot of our goals also coming from set pieces. So it's kind of like I can't be mad at Maresca because Maresca was trying to do the one thing that was necessary for us to be better this season by trying to get a center back, and he was denied that. Big up Naval Nation again for the £10 super chat. That win didn't even feel like a win. That felt like a loss. That's how terrible it was. These players are stupid as hell. They're stupid as well as the manager. They invite pressure. Jesus, I forgot about Spurs. Look at me, man. Oh no, we'll be fine against Spurs. We'll be fine.
I actually agree with him on the way, like, after that game. Like, that's what I said earlier. Like, I wanted to come out of this game, and I was after that first half, like, really positive. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt really good after that first half. At the end of the game, I just felt pissed. Like, I just felt annoyed.
Yeah, I agree. It's again, like, I think what annoys me the most is it's the same culprits in Tosin.
It's the same shit in terms of the way we concede goals as well.
Exactly. Again, from set pieces, from throw-ins. We need to get this shit together. Like, again, I had that feeling when Sunderland had a throw-in, I was like, I feel like this is going to be a goal. Turns out to be a goal. And when I see throw-ins now, I'm worried it's going to be a goal. It's so stupid. And what annoys me more is that, like, it's such a disgusting way to score. Like, it's not even skill or anything. It's the probability that... Hear me out, Scott. I think it's the probability, and the reason teams do it, it's the probability that the defender doesn't get to this, so that it gets into the box and starts bouncing around and people are panicking and they can't clear it. And 50-50 chance of, if I, the opposing team that gets the throw in, get my foot in it, the goal is this close and this big. It might go in. It's like a game of probability at this point. Just get the ball in the box and maybe you'll get a goal.
It is, but I also feel like there is some skill to it. Like, you have to practice that enough times for
you have to be able to throw it
like
in, yeah.
work, and you have to have the profiles to be able to do it. Like, you look at Brentford, the reason they're so successful is because they've built a team where they've got massive centre backs who are able to do that. They've got, number one, also someone who can do that, because not every team has a player who's able to launch it that far in the box.
True.
With such an effect, I mean. So I think there is an element to skill to it. Like, my thing is, like, my thing when it comes to stuff like that, and it's the same one, like teams that sit in a low block, I never have an issue with a manager or a team or anything playing that way or utilizing stuff like the set pieces. I banter Arsenal because it's like, how can, like, all you do, like, you're a zesty Stoke because all you do is score set pieces. But, like, on a serious note, it's like, if you've got a way to score or a way to play that hurts the other team and gets the best for your team, it's up to the other team's manager to find a way to, like, combat you. If we're conceding a bunch of set piece goals or a bunch of long throws, I don't blame the fact that there's long throws. I blame our team and our manager and our set piece coach for not finding a way to stop that. I don't moan about the fact that we're conceding a bunch of long throws, because a team has to do whatever they can to win. Like, especially some of these weaker teams, like a Brentford, for example. Everyone wrote them off. They'd lost their best player. They lost their manager. The guy they signed has no managerial experience. It's also ironic, by the way, that they're the ones that started this long throw thing this season, and he was their set piece coach last season, by the way.
Yep.
But they lost their best player. They lost their manager, and the guy they've got starting up front this season missed the entirety of last season with an ACL. So why are they not well within their right to find whatever means necessary to score and win so they stay up this season, so they stay in the Prem? Because as we've seen, if you get relegated, especially in such a manner that it causes you to lose half your team, you may never get back there. Look what happened to Stoke. Or you may become a yo-yo team like Norwich City or something like that, or a Burnley. So I don't blame these teams. Let them do this. It's up to you as a team to find a way to stop it, or like a team that plays low block, find a team to break them down. Find a way to break them down. If you can't, that's you. That's a you problem. That's not a them problem.
Chris, what do you think about all that? Oh, Chris is not there. All right. Before we head out, obviously, well, Scott, there was anything that I missed that you wanted to talk about?
It's a great
I feel like we touched on everything, even the players that got rest and didn't.
Trying to think if there's anyone we haven't touched on. Esteval was good as well, by the way. I thought. On a side note, like I said,
I'm hoping he starts against.
Spurs. Yeah, I'm hoping as well to come off for 60 minutes. He took his goal really nicely. I don't know if I said this earlier, but terminate Buonanotte's loan in January. Like, he's awful. Truly woeful. Actually, no. There is something I want to talk about. I said this on the Lewis stream, so it might be kind of repeating myself, but I just want to reiterate it. There is one, when it comes to midfielders, there is one attribute about midfielders I fucking hate. Like, I hate it with a passion. And that's being a coward. What I mean by that is, when you're playing in midfield, especially playing in the 10, playing in our system, you need to show for the ball, you need to demand the ball, you need to want the ball in areas that you might be under pressure or are between the lines or whatever. What I hate seeing are midfielders that want to jog about a bit, look like they're busy, look like they're doing something when they're really not, but never really show for the ball, never really look like they want the ball. The only time they'll ever want the ball is when they've got mountains of space where all they can do is take a touch, look around, scan, and then pass sideways or something. And that was Buonanotte today. And it infuriates me. And then every time he did get the ball, it was a shit touch or a shit pass. Like, he's fucking terrible. And I could have lived with him being terrible and trying stuff, but the cowardice, that did it for me.
I get it. I mean, that did it for me against with Garnacho the last game. Cool. I just want to show something real quick as well. I think he's getting the hair dryer treatment.
What?
Deservedly so.
Good.
Yeah, he's getting yelled at by.
I didn't see him yelling.
He looks like an idiot.
He said, "Oops." Well, he probably thought it's like the gimmick, like to keep getting the reds, but it wasn't a gimmick. He was pissed.
I swear to God, if the players have an inside joke where they're saying we need to keep the red cards going, who's gonna get sent off this time? I swear.
They must have spoke about it though, because like, come on, like six
no way.
reds or something. They must have not like doing it on purpose. I'm not saying they spoke about let's keep getting the reds going, because that'd be kind of crazy, but. They must have spoke about or even joked about like getting red cards, because they have actually won most of their reds.
I forgot who said it in one of our streams, but someone mentioned you got to start disciplining the players, and if one person gets sent off, the whole team has to sprint. Just do some.
About discipline.
Yeah. Like, no, and I agree. Like this is ridiculous now. Like I'm sorry. Sure, I want to be able to with chess come out and say like, oh, look at us, Chelsea. We were winning all these games with 10 men. We're that good. Like, sure. Just fuck this gimmick, because one day it's going to fuck us over.
I don't
one
know
day
if
it's going to...
would like stop them getting red cards. They're football players, athletes, so they... you know, do a sprint.
Listen, we're in this FFP situation right now. We cannot afford all these fines and stuff, any additional fines that might come as a result of this, right? Because I remember under that Pochettino season, we accumulated so many yellow cards, we had to pay a fine or something after a while.
Yeah, you get if you accumulate too many yellow cards, you have to pay a fine.
What about reds? If you take too many
It
reds?
might be the same. It might be the same thing. I don't know. But yeah, like this has been needing to happen, by the way, especially like to make example of players. Because this is the second time, I think I said this earlier, it's the second time DELAP's been sent off for the same thing. Like for 2 petulant yellow cards that both came from you like diving in unnecessarily. Like just doing stupid shit.
Try to elbow him out, man. It's so stupid.
Yeah, but it was literally the same in the Club World Cup as well. Got 2 yellow cards. One like the second one he got was after the ball left and he just left the foot in on a player.
Yeah. And again, JP, you're right. It's Maresca, I'm sorry. I know we're in a position right now where we need as many legs as possible, but we need the red cards to stop as well. If a player gets sent off, the whole team, make them do sprints, conditioning training.
Find the player.
Suffer. Because you can't be like that. If some get injured, I don't think be it. But this needs to stop.
I don't think if sprinters gonna like stop him getting a red card. Why would sprinting stop a player doing?
Chris, trust me. If I'm being like Chris, have you seen
a bleep test? Right, I hate bleep tests, but like
well, something like that. Chris, is what I'm saying.
Chris, for example, have you ever seen the film Coach Carter?
Sounds familiar. With me and names sometimes, man.
I'd recommend watching it if you haven't watched it already.
Denzel Washington, right?
No, it's Samuel L. Jackson. Close enough.
Oh, okay.
See, I remember him being in a movie like something like that, so I think I might have seen it.
It's about a basketball coach, basically. In that film, to teach the players respect. Every time they do something wrong, he makes them do suicide sprints and push-ups.
Yeah. That's like the bleep test, right?
That's rough. That's what I mean, Chris. Conditioning training.
At some point, if I'm a player and I've had to do a million, and this is a bit hyperbole, but a million suicide sprints because we keep getting red cards. At some point, the penny will drop, and I'll say, "Yeah, this is getting fucking boring now," or "I don't enjoy this. I'm gonna stop getting yellow and red cards."
Bro, I'll be so real. I'm gonna say this. This might be a controversial take, unlike Ahmed. This might be an actual controversial take. I would argue that this season, Jackson probably would have been more disciplined than DELAP and a lot of this team. I remember specifically last season, Jackson was the one that held Enzo Fernandez's shirt so he doesn't get another yellow. Jackson at least understood the importance of not getting these yellows and not getting sent off. Yes, he had his stupid moments, but
I don't know about more disciplined, but he certainly wouldn't have been less disciplined than DELAP and the other players.
All right, sorry, maybe I took it too far. That's why I said it's controversial take. But no, it's just ridiculous.
It's
even
profile picture though.
Actually, Jackson did the same thing. He came on against Flamengo and did that stupid red card.
He's just as bad.
Ridiculous.
They're all just as bad as each other, but
ridiculous. All right, last thing I want to talk about. I just want to admire this goal a little bit. Not gonna lie.
The chip goal? No. Gittins goal.
Oh, the Gittins. Jesus, what a goal!
And we were.
By the way, also this is also another praise to Hato. Focus.
Good today,
all the Wolves players are just standing around thinking, "Oh, there's a foul." Hato's like, "Fuck that! I'm playing the whistle."
Play to the whistle.
Well, always did play to the whistle. That's what you get told as a kid.
And Hato was like paying attention, focused, playing to the whistle. And all that space.
There too, man. He really
Gittins. Oh my days, bro. This is what I mean. Like, this is why I said earlier in the season.
Wait,
like,
is Gittins right foot? Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's what
I was saying earlier in the season. I like Gittins as a signing. Did we pay too much for him? Yes, I agree. I don't think he's worth that much. Can he be worth that much eventually? I think so. I think there's a good player there that has a lot of talent. But you can see it's confidence and it needs to develop. But when you have a player that can do this, what a fucking shot, bro. And he's creative too. You can see like he has moments where he has a spark of creativity. And even against Ajax, the way he beat the man on that left-hand side, that dribble into the box, I don't think anything came of it. But I was like, okay, we don't have a player that does that well, we do with Esteval, but like they have their own ways of doing it. This is what I'm trying to get at. So, listen, I hope this continues for him.
His confidence is going up by the looks of it. I remember like at the start of the season, he was afraid to take on a player.
I think the international break helped Gittins, because Gittins in the international break got George ended up getting the goal, but he had a brilliant assist to George. George roofs it for the under 21s during international break, and I think that's what started it for him.
Oh no, yeah, I'm sure today is going to give him a lot of confidence because he got 2 assists and a goal, a man of the match. I would play him on is it Saturday, Sunday?
Unfortunately, I don't think he played a full 90. I don't think he's gonna.
No, I don't think he's gonna start, but I would start him and Esteval.
I think this is the point where, like, if you can hook Garnacho after 60 minutes or something, bring on Neto or whoever, and don't even use Gittins at all.
It's gonna be more than what you saying, Neto and
I'm just saying.
Garnacho?
Essentially transition them over so that one's going to be the cup player and the other's going to be the Premier League player.
Garnacho should be bench.
I think Garnacho, you can get away with playing Garnacho in the cup against Cardiff.
Well, yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
Just
or even fuck it, put him in. Who are we playing against Champions League next? Karabakh?
Yeah, it's Karabakh.
Play him against Karabakh. If he wants minutes, he can play those minutes. He doesn't
do a whole lot when he starts. Like on the ball,
no, he doesn't. He starts, but this is.
The thing is, we need to rotate.
He makes good runs. That's about it.
But he can't just not play anyone there, you know.
Yeah, I say this is the issue with like having shit options. Is one of like Garnacho has to play this season because unfortunately you can't just keep playing the wingers like constantly, otherwise they'll get injured. And also you need to utilize your squad in terms of. I've said this before, but like. Gittins has to play, not Gittins. Garnacho has to play to show how shit he is, so that the sporting directors, not the sporting directors, the owners sell him, right? Like, because if he doesn't play, then there's a chance that the sporting directors or the owners, or whatever, come back on Maresca for not playing him. So he has to play to show you how shit he is. So then they sell him.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to play. You just have to pick the game so it's going to like not cost you. So it's why I would have played him today because it's a shit Wolves team. I'd play him against Karabakh because we should beat them regardless. I would not have him touch the pitch against Tottenham. I would not have him touch the pitch against Wolves in the league. I would not even touch the pitch against Arsenal or Barcelona. But let him play against Burnley because we should still beat them. Let him play against who the fuck do we play after Arsenal? Leeds. Let him play against Leeds. Yeah. Because I don't like we should still beat Leeds.
If he's down this season, like he has a bad season, and right, he's gonna be worth 25.
I hope you do, man. He needs to leave immediately.
We are losing money on him, and a 10% sell-on clause from United. I don't know how they.
Oh, that's never been hit, man. That was such a stupid clause.
I know, but like they done it, and we accepted. Like I don't want to say it, but like yeah, we just accepted it, and. We're gonna lose a lot of money on him, but we paid 40 million, and he's probably gonna be sold for like 25 if we sign next season. Because Quenda comes next season. Payas as well, right?
Yep.
Well, maybe.
Why did I don't understand what director said? You know, like they hear Antonescu say we need another centre back. You know, we might be in trouble. I know, Garnacho. We're just gonna buy Garnacho and Gittins. Just have them too.
Everyone gaming. If you rewatch that game.
He sucks.
He scored the goal. Good. Outside of that, he was pretty awful. And Neto also didn't help his case.
But Gittins has already shown a lot better than him anyway.
Yeah. I've seen more from Gittins in these last 2 matches than I've seen from Garnacho all season. And mind you, yes, I had to admit, Gittins wasn't great in the beginning of the season, but it looks like he's finally getting into form. If a player's on good form, people play him.
Yeah, Garnacho is your shit. Like that's kind of
like weird. I'm not saying Garnacho can't turn it around maybe later in the season. I'm inclined to agree with Scott, and I don't think it's going to. I just don't think he's as good as. I never thought he was great. I just never realized he would be this. I thought maybe Maresca would improve him slightly or take advantage of his strengths and use that to our advantage. but I've just not seen it really. But with
I'm going to say
Gittins is going into the game and into the system. So
I'm going to say the same thing that Matisse said on DR Sports. If I could, I'd sell him in January.
I don't agree. I don't disagree. I mean, that's what I mean. I never wanted him to begin with, really. It was just one of those, like, who knows? I hope he proves us wrong. And as of right now, I don't think he's been really proving us wrong. Yeah, kind of, JP. I agree. But it is what it is. Hopefully, we can flip him in January.
His best performance was that Liverpool game. He basically did nothing.
Yeah.
We're flipping it. Like, we're basically flipping it while it's burnt. Then.
I'm
like
hoping
that burger's burnt.
It's a well done burger, huh?
Like we're selling for 20 million easily. Like, what club is going pay 40 million for him? Or even 50?
We'll find someone.
No, we
won't.
We'll
find someone.
Saudi Arabia, maybe.
There you go.
He's too pale, man. He'd die in the sun. He'd die.
Maybe.
That's I don't know. I'm assuming it's pretty hot and still.
Maybe Napoli is stupid enough to come in for him again. Don't know why. Maybe.
If that happens, then I'm hoping Conte is still there to push that agenda.
Bro, boot him out of this club.
Yeah.
No,
anything else before we wrap it up, boys?
No, that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, let's hope. Okay. In terms of the schedule, ladies and gents, tomorrow there will be a Chelsea Hour show. We'll talk about some Chelsea, right? Friday, there will be a preview for the Spurs match. So stay tuned for that one. That'll be a fun one on Halloween of all time. So maybe I'll be in costume. Yeah, there you go.
What's on Halloween?
Hopefully, the preview to the Spurs match, and then the Spurs review on Saturday, and then Casually Chelsea show Sunday. So you got today 2, 3, 4, 5 streams in a row, ladies and gents. So if you appreciate the work that's being put into this channel, if you appreciate the streams and the content, be sure to smash the like, hit that hype button so that it helps set the YouTube algorithm, and be sure to subscribe to the channel because it does help us out with our channel grow tremendously. Like I said, we're on our way to 5K subscribers, guys. So if you can help us get closer to that goal, I promise you at 5K, there is a reveal that I promise you is going to be worth the wait, and it's going to be great for the channel. So be sure to help me get there so that we can get to that big milestone there. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone that tuned in today. As always, also check out the memberships. There's 4 different tiers starting at 99p, and at the proper casual tier and higher, we like to give our members a shout out for the support at that tier. Let me just fix this so I can read out the names. And that's going to go out to Staff 5050, SDFC Benny, Johnny Bravo, Pels, EPL Turf, JC Dark, Lanre Sadiq, A Soliman, EE, and Adrian. I appreciate you guys for your help at the proper casual and higher tier. And thank you everyone else who's also a member for helping out the channel. All the memberships help out tremendously, and it's all appreciated. Yeah, be sure to stay tuned for more content. We're going to raid out to Don Hussam, who is probably crying over Liverpool. Emergency meet him, so go banter him a little bit. Let him leopard in the tree gimmick, you know? So go ahead and beat him over the head with that one, that whole leopard in the tree gimmick. Yeah, leopard is still in the tree, never came down. So yeah, big up to every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again later this week, and as always, stay casual. Have a wonderful night. Peace.